Eighth Congress of the Leaders of World and Traditional Religions was held in the capital of Kazakhstan, Astana, on September 17th to the 18th of 2025. Chaired by the President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, this large-scale event demonstrated Kazakhstan's growing role as an international platform for interreligious and interfaith dialogue. The Congress began with the 23rd meeting of the Secretariat, during which representatives of various religions discussed preparations for the event, key themes, international initiatives, and the election of new goodwill ambassadors of the Congress. The chairman of the Senate of the Parliament of the Republic of Kazakhstan and the head of the Congress's Secretariat, Maulana Shimbayev, emphasized that the Congress serves as a unique platform for dialogue where new initiatives and proposals aimed at strengthening peace, mutual respect, and a culture of cooperation are put forward. During the Secretariat meeting, special attention was given to key events within the framework of the 8th Congress, including the special session on safeguarding religious sites, the second forum of young religious leaders, an expert roundtable, and breakout sessions. Chairman Maulana Shimbayev noted that interreligious dialogue should not be limited to ideas alone, but should be implemented through joint international projects. At the conclusion of the meeting, the protocol of the 23rd Secretariat session was adopted, and the provisions of the declaration of the 8th Congress were discussed. The ensuing document, titled the Astana Peace Declaration 2025, more than 100 delegations from around 60 countries around the world took part in the work of the 8th Congress. Among them were spiritual leaders of the world's major religions, including Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Judaism, Hinduism, Taoism, and Shintoism. Representatives of international organizations, the academic community, political and public figures also participated. The main theme of the Congress was the dialogue of religions, synergy for the future. The discussions covered the role of religions in ensuring global peace and stability, ethical challenges in the digital age, the impact of artificial intelligence on society, and the efforts to counter violence, radicalism, and religious discord. Within the framework of the Congress, sectional meetings, panel discussions, and the second forum of young religious leaders were held. The new generation of spiritual leaders expressed their commitment to the ideals of peace, mutual understanding, and interfaith cooperation. As a result of the Congress, the final document, the Astana Peace Declaration 2025, was adopted. It emphasized the importance of strengthening trust among religions, respecting cultural diversity, and promoting a shared vision of the future based on the values of compassion, charity, and justice. According to the head of Senate, the Congress has served as a unique platform for the open discussion of contemporary challenges since its inception. In line with the proposals of the participant, the Secretariat has begun developing and implementing the development concept of the Congress through to 2033. This document outlines common goals such as preserving peace, fostering harmonious coexistence, and strengthening universal human values. In a time of escalating geopolitical tensions, these efforts are of particular importance. The final declaration of the Congress, as an official document, was distributed to the General Assembly of the United Nations. According to the President, this reflects the high recognition of the Congress's work. Kassym-Jomart Tokayev also noted that the territory of Kazakhstan has historically been at crossroads and a platform for the mutual enrichment of civilizations. The Kazakh steppe has long been a place where nearly all major religions and confession have spread and coexisted in harmony. Today, Kazakhstan continues to preserve and further develop this noble tradition, making every effort to strengthen inter-ethnic and interreligious harmony in the country. Kazakhstan's model of ethnic and religious tolerance is based on the principle of unity in diversity. According to the President, this approach is considered unique even by global standards and is reflected in the activities of the Assembly of the People of Kazakhstan. Within the framework of the Congress, a special session on the protection of religious sites was held under the auspices of the United Nations and the Alliance of Civilizations. Participants discussed the growing threats to places of worship, acts of vandalism, and cases of religious intolerance, emphasizing the importance of a coordinated international response. The President also recalled that nearly 4,000 religious associations representing 18 confessions operate in Kazakhstan. Sacred sites unite people of different beliefs, preserving continuity between generations and spiritual connections. Therefore, for Kazakhstan, they're not merely architectural or historical monuments, but symbols of peace, mutual respect, and the country's cultural diversity. In addition, on September 18, 2025, an expert roundtable on the theme Intercultural and Interreligious Dialogue in the Contemporary World was held at the Palace of Independence as part of the Congress. The event was dedicated to a scientific and analytical examination of religious diplomacy in the context of global challenges. Today's world faces complex trials ranging from conflicts and migration to climate change and digital transformation. The roundtable brought together religious leaders, scholars, and experts, and was aimed at developing coordinated approaches to addressing pressing issues. Analytical models in interreligious studies were discussed, along with practical recommendations for strengthening interfaith and intercultural dialogue. Within the framework of the Congress, the Peace and Reconciliation Park was inaugurated, a unique space dedicated to strengthening interreligious and intercultural dialogue. The park is located along the Ishim River and has become a symbol of unity, mutual trust, peace, and harmony. It is perceived as a sign of our shared aspirations for a prosperous future, regardless of faith or ethnicity. Situated in the center of Kazakhstan's capital, the Peace and Reconciliation Park will serve as a spiritual bridge between religions and cultures, noted the head of the Congress Secretariat, Maulen Ashimbayev. The 8th Congress once again demonstrated the power of dialogue in bringing together diverse cultures and religions of the world. Kazakhstan has reaffirmed its status as an international platform for peace and harmony. Meanwhile, the Astana Peace Declaration 2025 and the Peace and Reconciliation Park will stand as symbols of cooperation and hope for a brighter future.